Hi everyone, I'm Ellen. I'm gonna tell you the story of my high school. Let's start. The high school, the best stage of your life. The place where you meet your best friends, the place where you laugh, where you cry, learn, grow, live dreaming, and right now, there's only a week for that adventure to end. Uh, well, this this is me. 3 years ago, 15 years old girl about to start this high school, excited to meet the new school and her classmates. But I was also afraid, to be honest. The changes have never been easy for me, and this was one more. The first half of my first year was completely adaptive. Change of my routine, change of my friends, and the most difficult, change of my teachers and the way of working. I remember in the first partial, my grades felt horrible. Yeah, but I didn't give up. I told myself, please, Ellen, you can do that. You can got good grades, so let's do it. Come on. And I was so proud of me because my grades from the other partial start to increase, and in that moment I realized that I really was able to do anything. It was possible to get good grades and survive to that school. That year I met some friends, but later some of them stopped talking with me, and the other ones dropped out of school. And I remember the last month of my first year were very important because everything began to change. Suddenly I made myself known. First the soccer tournament in which everyone was surprised because my team won. Yeah, the first year girls had won. At the time, my reputation as the athletic girl was made known. Yeah, after that, the sexuality fair, I had to organize my classroom, and to be honest, it was a completely success. Yeah, that's when the relationship with all my classmates start to improve. And this is a picture of that moment. Was an important moment for me. And finally, the first year's ended. I had met my first high school love, which who will break my heart in the future. Yeah, I had not filed any subject, and I was really happy to have 2 months of vacations. Yeah, yeah. The second grade start. I think it was the best year of all high school. Yeah, I enjoyed it like any other. Everything was easier. I just needed to keep going. I was named group leader, and we accomplished many things. Yeah, first place in the ticket contest. This is a picture of the first place when we won the first place. The third place in the piñata contest, and the first place in the graffiti contest. Yeah, my classmates weren't very close, but when we used to compete, everyone cooperate, always cooperate. Yeah, the subjects that year weren't so difficult. I think that was one reason why the year was very enjoyable. Yeah, I remember I became an artist. Some of my best works. Yeah, I became an artist. I I I became a lover of nature and history. I began to understand English better because I was lost before. I still hated psychology tasks. I learned to play volleyball. I met one of the best math teachers who scared me at first a lot, but over time I started to catch the wave. Yeah. I think the most difficult part of that year was the introduction of Plan O7 to the new students because I always fell in a different zone. Yeah, I think they just did different things. Yeah, all year long I lived very pleasant moment with my friends. Yeah, some pictures like this, incredible moments. Um, I remember it was the first year that which I participate in the universidad in soccer. We didn't want, and I hurt my nail, but I wouldn't change that experience for anything. Yeah. Well, another picture of my time with my friends in the universidad, and my first time in the universidad. Okay. That year also we also lost a very special teacher, and despite of pain, despite the pain, it was a motivation to be better every day. I think I began to think after that. I began to think about my future, the area in which I will spend my third year, and I remember that was difficult to change my area because I want to be everything. I want to be an engineer, an economist, an historian, a doctor, but before a long process of self knowledge, I choose my area. Yeah, at the last months of that school year, we're strange because we know that in the future we will separate by areas and everything will be different. Yeah, I remember the last dates. I met another of my loves, and although after a while I broke his heart and he didn't deserve it, but I feel that thanks to him, my desire to leave the graduation, to trip to Six Flags, and all that grew even more. I think it was a bad idea. At the beginning of the third year, well, it's the last dates in second grade. Okay, at the beginning of the third year, it was more than evident that I should enjoy that school year because it will be the last Paris, the last trips, the last adventures. So I should to enjoy it. I should enjoy it. During the first 3 months, I remember my school life was difficult. Yeah, to start on September 2021, 21st, 2019, my grandfather died, and in that moment my world collapsed. Yeah, it was a hard time for me. I had a hard time adjusting to my new classmates. I didn't like the atmosphere. I didn't like my classmates, myself. Its team was broken. I failed my first subject. I really was a bad time. I really had a bad time. But everything I remember seems to go wrong. But things changed over time. Yeah, I began to meet my classmates, my colleagues, to talk to them, to make friends. It didn't seem so bad anymore. Well, I was with my friends. I started to talk with my college. Yeah, I remember that time my friends were there supporting me or making me loud. It was very important for me. So I remember the day I felt we could really achieve everything was the day before Christmas break. At that time I decided to make a change in my life for good. In no low self-esteem, in no complain about everything, about enough toxic relationships, and after that my life at school was most enjoyable. A photo of this day. I decided to change my life for good. Okay, in the month of January until the middle of March, things happened that really marked my past in the high school. It was crazy. During the first month of the year, 2020, another story was written with another of my loves. And although it also broke my heart, it means a lot to me. Yeah, I remember I played my last Universiada with excellent results and I made new friends. Yeah, last Universiada. Okay, in February, everything happened. I broke the rules for the first time. Yeah. I was constantly studying for the unanimous admission exam. I was disappointed at the moment that I didn't enter to present it because I didn't have my identification. But from mistakes you learn, no? Well, however, as if that were not enough, that same month we participated in one of the most important student movements in history, with a peaceful march and a 3 days strike at the same in the high school, with third year students at the helm, and Gus, who was one of the leaders. Yes, was an incredible experience. Okay, March came and we continued with the normal classes. In the first week of the Girl Support, one of the largest feminist movements in history, and there was many activities in the school of female empowerment. Yeah, we were just okay. This one of that time. This picture. We just finished the third partial, and after a lot of effort, I was very proud of my results. March 12th, 2020 arrived. An ordinary day. We all attended school. We all came to school without imagining that awaited us. I spent that day with my friend, learning and enjoying, as always. All the third grade girls covered the sun without fear. And we had a conference about the importance of knowing ourselves. Yeah, all in support of Women Day. It was a very special day. At the end of the day, we all went to our houses without thinking that this would be the last day of school. Yeah, we were going back on March 17th, but that never happened. And I guess it was the worst thing of all the high school. Going back at your school, at your last months, we lost a lot. We lost very things. We lost very important moments. And we lost moments, adventures with our friends, our last classes, our last time in that high school. Well, the quarantine has been difficult for me because I would like to stay with my classmates, my teachers, my school, enjoy the last months. But this is the reality. So you have to accept it. Yeah, you can change this time. You only have to accept and be careful with your health and your family, and hope that someday we will see us again. Yeah. My last classes have been interesting because we are in our houses taking classes, and it's difficult because you would like to stay with the people face to face, no? But I think every class with our teachers were for a special moment, and I would like to see you again, see everyone again. So we just have to wait for the day that the authority says the quarantine is over, and go to see our friends. Yeah, I think the high school was an incredible adventure, was an incredible stage, and the people that I met was really important in my life. It's really important in my life. Yeah. And every moment, every party. Oh yeah, the Halloween party was always the better. And I think every moment I'm gonna keep in my heart, and I have to tell you thank you for everything, for every class, for every moment, for every laugh. Thank you for everything. I would like to see you again and give you a hug. I miss you a lot, and thank you. These 2 years have been incredible, and this is our reality. This is our present. We have to live. We can stop the time. I give you all my love. Thanks for everything.